All right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises, all blessings to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Racha HaKodash, or Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, whom I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to the elect men and women, to the elect men, okay? And to the elect women. You know, you have some women who are the elect, all right? But the elect men whom are pushing this word in all truth and in sincerity, all right? And if you are a woman who is, helping, as far as giving information to brothers or, or just being a good wife, but then, you are of, the elect. All right. And so, peace as well to the women and children who are watching and learning from these lessons. All right. And yes, it's crumbling. It's crumbling down. All right. Um, Real quick, I'm about to find some scriptures. All right. Again, I just go in the spirit. There's a few clips that I want to share, depending on if my devices cooperate today. All right. They need to cooperate. Satan, Satan is really in full swing. All right. There's so much going on. All right. And 15% left on this battery, and I had this plugged up for a couple of days. It's only 15%, but we'll 15% to get me through this. All right, give me 1 second. I'm letting this page load up. You know what? I'm gonna claim fair use. Okay, fair use on this video that you are about to watch. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Okay, and here we go. I found the first scripture through the Spirit. So I'm going to let this video play, and then I'm going to go into some scriptures and go into the Spirit. All right, this is going to be the first video. This is from the Black Ninja. All right, and yeah, this is breaking news. Okay, it's going down. This incident here could very well, hey, these Americans still don't have a backbone. All right. And matter of fact, I might just even label this video Spineless Americans. All right. Something, because at this point, then I'm going to play another video that's going to springboard off this one. So this is going to be the first video. All right. Spineless Americans, and, I'll figure it out. But anyway, like I said, I'm going in the spirit. Even this clip right here is just just seconds. All right. So, I just got this. So I haven't even watched it really, but I'm going to let it rip.
One of our agents got caught on camera executing a citizen.
No! No! Shit! Oh my fucking God! What the fuck?
I had just viewed the clip of the event, which took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Such a horrible thing to watch. It's plain as day on camera that she then willfully and viciously ran over the ICE officer, who seemed to have shot her in self-defense. Hard to believe he's still alive. Next. A Russian tanker transporting oil from Venezuela was commandeered, and the judge handling Bibi's case has confirmed execution. Power doesn't disappear. It only changes hands. War for the states is brewing at this rate. Foreign nations such as Russia, India, and China, they got together, discussing how to handle the West. It seems like the rest of the world is uniting against us. The world isn't uniting against us. It's being aligned. And alignment always feels like resistance before it loss. All of that.
Okay. Oh man. Hey man, this brother's good, man. All right. I like his skits. I try to share these skits with, you can't share these skits with Jake, man. Okay, Jake is, Jake is not looking at, Jake is not, Jake doesn't have any discernment. Jake is out of it. Jake is totally out of it, man. All right. And so I'm going to go to another video. All right. One second.
Get ahead. That's what you're struggling to do, right? You're struggling upliftment between people. It's always going to be extractive. It's always going to be predatory. It's always going to be exploitative. It's that whole so-called civilization that has a pillage mentality, a plunder mentality, a theft mentality, a slaver mentality. You have to break that mindset. There's no shame in being poor. Certainly not in that country. There's no shame in being working class in that country. If you find yourself mocking people who are struggling to survive financially, well, you're nothing but a sycophant for the system that is making them have to struggle, that's making them suffer. I see people online using this word brokies, like an insult, brokies, meaning basically that if you're a brokey, then that means that you are from approximately the 85% of all the American population who do not have a six-figure income. In other words, you're like everybody else. Using the same language and having the same mentality of your class oppressors and using that language and that mentality against each other. Why, it's sick.
It's sick, man. It's so fucking sick. And, and 2/3 of our people, all right, let me get this scripture. With him saying that, now I'm going to go and grab a scripture. Because 2/3 of our people, they're consumed. It's time, man. It's time. All right. Lord willing, man, we only go a couple of months. And hey, I'm for all hell breaking loose at this point, man. Okay. And it's not because, I'm going through, turmoil or hell in my life. No, man, it's time, man. It's time. All right. Let me get this scripture, though. Now, this is Proverbs 28:15. All right. And it says, as a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. Okay. And you just saw how the ICE agent, how these ICE agents are, using deadly force against citizens. And I believe that woman in Minneapolis who was unalived, I believe she was an Edomite. All right. I believe she was an Edomite. Okay. Now she could have been Northern Kingdom, but her name really sounded like it was an Edomite name. Okay. And so, hey, DJ Trump is, hey man, he's getting worse and worse and worse. Okay. Okay. And there's a scripture, all right, that says, let me see if I can find it real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so let me see. Okay, primary 12, secondary 7. Okay, let me see. All right. Hmm. One second. Okay, so I don't see it. One second. So I don't see it. But I believe there was a scripture that says something as is the ruler, so are the people, of something like that. All right. Uh because that is not a humble spirit. All right. right. So I can't find that scripture that I was looking for, so I'm gonna let this continue to play.
If you're broke, it's because your economic system is designed to break you. Look at the language.
Okay. If you're broke, okay, it's because your economic system is designed to break you, to keep you broke. Okay. And that's the reason that our people are broke. All right. It's because we live in a system that is designed, all right, to keep you broke and in poverty. Okay. That is a design strictly by Esau Edom. All right. This is Zechariah 11:5. It says, let me see. 1 second. All right. This is Zechariah 11:4. Thus saith the Lord, my power. Okay. So understand, the Lord is our power. He is our resource. Okay. Here in America, Babylon the Great, yeah, hey, you could get to a homestead and, grow your crops, and, whenever this devil feels that he is going to uh, take your, take your land, um, take anything, okay? This devil can do it. He can take your vision, your hearing, your eyes, and your nose. So thus saith the Lord, my power. Okay. And again, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai is our resource. Okay. This land, again, you can have a homestead or a farm. Anytime that devil wants to go in and take that farm, take that land, take anything that you produce on that land, he can and will do it. And there's not nothing that you can do about it. Okay? Feed the flock of the slaughter. Who is the flock of the slaughter? It's the Israelites. Okay? You are the flock of the slaughter. Okay? Esau has slaughtered you. Northern kingdom to southern kingdom. You have been slaughtered around the world. Verse 5 says, whose possessors slay them. So yeah, Esau possesses us, and he slays us. All right. He possesses us and he slays us. You just seen him slaying that woman. All right. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. So they'll smoke you and, then go to court. Okay. And they will be not guilty. Okay. And it's just so, it's become so amusing that they exercise that type of in that type of behavior. Okay. Okay. So whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. So hey, they just killed that woman and they're going to say a not guilty. Okay. It says, and they that sell them, all right, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, blessed be Yahweh. Okay, 1 second. I was trying to look for another scripture. But anyway, let me finish reading this. So whose possessors, all right, slay them, and we're possessed by Esau, Edom, all right, the so-called white man, woman, and child here in the West. That's who possesses us, all right. Whether it's finna say visa, but visa as well, but by birth, chip, okay, and they don't always have to, so it says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell be blessed be the Lord. Okay, so spelling on that didn't come out right. All right. For I am rich, that their own shepherds pity them. So let me let this video play just a little bit more.
That they use. Get ahead. That's what you're struggling to do, right? You're struggling to get ahead. Get ahead of who? Get ahead of everyone else who's struggling just like you? You see how they pit you against each other? Wallahi, as long as they've got you like this, as long as you act like this, as long as you think like this, you're never going to do anything but get devoured by the people who are making you think like this. That's why I keep saying you need to build sufficiency. That's the opposite of isolation. They've got you in isolation. But I'm talking about both individual and collective sufficiency, functional autonomy. This is your only chance. This is your only option. So yes, average American people will ask me. I get these comments, like I started to say, people who do not have the option to get out of that society. It's not feasible, it's not viable for them. And the answer is this. Or anyway, part of the answer is this: community sovereignty. You need to work on community sovereignty, community autonomy. I told you before. Look at how the system trains you to be. Okay? Look at how they train you to be and train yourself to be the opposite. So they trained you to be isolated. They trained you to compete. They trained you to see your fellow citizens as rivals or as potential resources that you can scam and that you can exploit. So you need to train yourself to build connections, to cooperate, to share, and to uplift one another. These aren't just platitudes. I know it sounds like platitudes, but I'm talking about practical realities. I'm talking about life.
Okay, but it's too late for that, all right? Jake is not going to come together and do a kumbaya and share anything, okay, except for death. All right. Okay, so okay, who am I going to? All right. All right. And so pretty soon the people are going to rise up. All right. And you're gonna see things changing drastically here in Babylon the Great. And I do mean drastically. All right, so there's another scripture that I wanted to get, but this other device is really not working good enough. So I think I'm going to end it here. All right. And there's scriptures. There should be sedition among men, and all of that is coming. All right, all of that is coming this way. Okay. Okay. So anyway, Lord will leave you edified. Till next time. Shalom.